Hey guys, I'm here to do another breakdown. This one is from an ADCC from 2013. We have Rodrigo Cavaca against Rodrigo Candido. I'm not sure who Candido is. This is the first time I've seen him fight, but Cavaca is a legendary competitor and coach. I've actually taken a seminar from him before on the straight footlock, and which I adopted a lot of the principles that he talked about there. So the match starts and not much happens. Cavaca makes grips and pulls guard. And again, guys, I'm gonna put a link below to this match. So I highly suggest that you watch the match first, and then you can watch the commentary breakdown that I'm doing right over here. So right over here, Cavaca's playing close guard. His opponent is not going to be standing up. He's going to be on his knees. His opponent is going to be looking to control Cavaca's armpits. Cavaca threw up a little triangle there. His opponent is just hand fighting here. He's putting his hands on the ribs. Cavaca is making grips right over here. They're just grip fighting. What his opponent is going to do is he's going to start to use his elbow right over here to look to open up the guard. So here he's just like a little bit too shallow. He's going to be looking to use this knee to pressure over. Cavaca is really, really tall and really long. He has long legs. And as you can see, Cavaca is controlling his posture with one hand, and he's blocking the arm with the other, because what his opponent would want to do is he would want to bring the knee onto the other side and use this hand to start to shoulder pressure against Cavaca and start to go chest to chest. And Cavaca is going to block that by moving backwards and shimmying back to his closed guard. So Cavaca is constantly in his closed guard creating angles. So as you can see, he's now like on one hip. And now what Cavaca is doing, and again, this is from 2013, this is a technique that's becoming popular today, thanks to Ecklin and a few other competitors, is he underhooks, and he's going to turn his hip and his knee downwards towards the floor, and he's going to look to start to attack from the K guard. He's going to look to attack the legs. He's going to look for sweeps from this position. So let's watch, because he's going to be looking for this for the whole match. So here he shows the K guard, and now he uses the K guard to off balance his opponent. And as soon as they fall, Cavaca turns it into he's looking maybe for the arm or for the leg, and as he's turning for the leg, his opponent comes back up. His opponent's doing a good job of staying really, really heavy. He's not letting Cavaca elevate him again, but he should be looking to extract this knee and start to bring it away from Cavaca. So let's watch. He's just staying kind of heavy, and now Cavaca, he has an interesting position here. Usually it's smaller fighters, a lot of times they sneak out the back door, so they're able to balance on their forehead right here on the floor. He already has one hook. He can take the other leg and insert it and start to climb the back upside down. Braulio Stimo also used to attack some triangles from here as well. He's a really great opponent to study. You can do some kimuras from there. This is a pretty strong attacking position. And now Cavaca goes back to his closed guard. So notice the angle that he gets. With this underhook, he automatically has an angle underneath his opponent right over here. So what his opponent should do is he should take this hand, bring it into Cavaca's armpit, start to pry this leg back to start to square back up with Cavaca to take away Cavaca's angle. So Cavaca's looking to like pendulum. He's creating motion and space. And this is really strong because he has a number of attacks. First of all, he has like the pendulum sweep from here, like he did earlier. He can use this hand to block his opponent's arm so his opponent doesn't post and look for the sweep. He can do the pendulum in conjunction with the arm bar. He can take this hand, grab right by the elbow, right by the tricep, and go for a traditional arm lock from here. And plus he has the leg lock attacks on this leg, all the leg entanglements that he can start to look for. So his opponent's staying like really low. He can't really pass from here, but that's what was preventing Cavaca from finalizing it. And Cavaca rocks and starts to go again. And now there creates a little bit of space. And now from here, notice how his opponent is seated. His weight is back. He's not on the balls of his feet, so his weight is down and slightly backwards. So Cavaca is going to actually kind of bully him into him a little bit, and that's what's going to cause his opponent to stand up. and as soon as his opponent stands up, Cavaca is going to look for like little, like basic sweeps. So here, Cavaca just kind of comes in. He looked like he was looking for a little guillotine, but that was the reaction that he received for his opponent to go back and start to stand up. Now, his opponent has a square stance in front of him, so Cavaca is going to use both of his ankles to work like sweeps, and that's what's going to mess with his opponent's balance, and his opponent's going to go back down to his knees. So here, he brought him back down. So now he's looking for the same exact attack. He has that same underhook. This time he's controlling his posture. I think he was doing this to get a reaction because he wants to pull his opponent down. So as soon as his opponent pulls up, then he's going to be able to start to invert and looking to attack that leg. When he attacks that leg, his opponent's actually going to look for a leg lock of his own, and that's what's going to be the beginning of the end. So as opponent rips out, that gives that Cavaca the opportunity to invert and to start to attack the leg. As soon as he starts to attack the leg, Cavaca starts to do like almost like a cyborg, like tornado type of sweep, like an overhead sweep, and his opponent like bellies down and attacks Cavaca's leg. But what happens is his opponent's going to lose his balance, and he's going to trap himself. So what happened is as they turned, this leg got caught underneath Cavaca, and he's still attacking Cavaca's toehold on the other leg. And also you can see Cavaca's foot is like, I don't know, maybe a size 16 or something like that. This guy has huge feet, and he's a footlock expert, so, he has a very good defense to the, several footlocks. So I'm sure, he was, not too worried about that. Also, his opponent does not have any control over the leg that he's attacking. So Cavaca can, be pretty confident in holding out on that toehold here. And now, while his opponent is attacking the toehold right over here, Cavaca is grabbing the heel, and now he's going to feed the toes right underneath his armpit, and he's going to go for a heel hook. As soon as he starts to go for a heel hook, this is not a traditional heel hook finish because he strains the leg. He has a pinch with his knees on his opponent's leg right over here. A lot of times, he would be looking to take this leg and throwing it over, and it's going to be like a kneebar heel hook fusion, mostly attacking like kneebar type of pressure with a slight rotation of the heel. But he's going to just pinch and squeeze and get the tap in a second. Now, as soon as his opponent tapped, that was it. So if his opponent, let's back up just a second. This was a quick fight. From here, his opponent should look to probably abandon that toehold. It's a little, maybe he thought he had it, who knows? It could have been tight. Maybe Cavaca's foot was popping, it's impossible to tell. But as soon as he feels the danger of the heel hook, it's, the analogy that it's, sometimes I jokingly make is, the heel hook, it's like, AK-47, and the toehold, it's like a handgun, right? So, most of the time, unless the other person is much more skilled with their handgun than you are with your AK, it's going to be, not a good fight for you to be in, right? So if he feels the heel hook is about to come, he should either A, get up onto his right knee, start to come up to the knee, abandon, stand up, trying to, put his foot to the floor, abandon Cavaca's toehold. Or he could also have hidden his foot by, from here, as they're rolling, from here, working to take this leg and bringing his knee and his whole leg over to the leg that he's attacking. But what Cavaca is doing is he is hamstring curling with his bottom leg, so that's going to be pretty hard for him to do. So, that would have been offensively a nice answer, but defensively, he should have started to stand up and not getting this leg trapped underneath him just like so. He could have also kept rolling with Cavaca and ending up, facing us. And if he was facing us, then he could have been laying on this leg with his body, which would have been a little bit easier for him to finish that toehold. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the breakdown. I'm going to be doing, a couple times a week. I was doing it every single day, but I think it's a little bit monotonous for everybody, for the viewers. So reach out to me if you have any breakdowns, if you want me to do, and hope everyone is staying safe. and talk to everybody soon. Thank you guys and take care.